Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Love and Light Tarot. I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing a quick live session today. It's raining very heavily where I am right now, and I just want to give you a heads up. If at all there is a power cut because of the rains, I will probably have to end the live, and I will have to reconnect again in some time, or depending on how the situation is. Okay, so today's reading is just going to be general messages. Let's see if there are any blocks or anything in your connection right now. What are the energies? Hi Pujita, hi, thank you for joining in. Your question: husband Anil Kumar, current feelings, no contact. Okay. Anil Kumar. I don't think there is any kind of clear communication or idea about this connection right now. If you are in no contact separation, or there is very little contact, this person basically has drawn very clear boundaries. Okay, there is a frustration around this whole situation right now, because you might want to talk to him, but he's not ready to communicate clearly, or it could be the other way around. Hi Shraddha. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Thanks for joining in. I'll take your question. Just give me a minute. I'm doing good, Saraswati. Good evening. Thanks for joining in. And like I just mentioned, there could be a power cut here because it's raining very heavily where I am right now. And if at all there is a power cut or the Wi-Fi just gets disconnected, I will reconnect as in. Okay, Pujita, for you, I think the question was about no contact with your husband. Right now, he doesn't want to contact, but yes, I do feel with these cards that have come up right now, I see that there is a chance of reconnection. However, you need to give him some time. Okay, both of you could be quite hurt right now, upset. You have to recover from this situation. If you have been having constant fights or arguments, this is definitely not the time to reach out. It will take time, but I do feel that your husband will reach out and communicate. It could also take a few months, so please be patient. I do see a time frame of around 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay, this is a very slow moving energy. um, if you need any kind of additional guidance or messages, you can book a personal session, and we'll see what exactly is happening, why he doesn't want to contact, but right now he doesn't want to speak. Okay. Yes, Pujita, he will contact in future. It does look like that. At least from the cards right now, it looks like he will contact in the future. Shraddha, I'm taking your question. Will Mangesh confess his feelings in the near future? Mangesh's feelings. Will he confess to Shraddha in the near future? there is a lot of conflict. Now this conflict could be between the two of you, it could be between the two families, or it could be Mangesh's internal conflict whether to say it or not. Okay, it's a very unpredictable and little bit of an immature energy that I see here. However, he does not want to lose you completely, he does not want to completely walk away from this connection. So confessing his feelings might take some time. He's not ready to confess right now. However, he does not want to completely ruin this connection, or he doesn't want to lose you, he doesn't want to let you go. Okay, he could be neglecting his own priorities right now. Maybe he feels that he needs to level up in some way, either financially, or it could be in any other aspect of his life. Maybe he wants to be stable, build a career, or whatever the situation is. I think he wants to focus on himself right now, and he will confess his feelings when he feels a little more confident that he will be able to give you some kind of a commitment or a stable future. Okay, Shraddha? Hi Sneha, will Kabir contact me in this month? Shraddha, okay, you're asking should you move on? Okay, move on or wait? Sneha, I'm going to take your question next, okay? Shraddha, I think if you are trying to contact Mangesh, if you are trying to ask for any answers, any commitment, or anything like that, please stop doing that. Spirit is saying that you need not completely move on from this situation. You need not completely leave him and cut him out of your life. However, you need to carry on with your own life. Okay, so concentrate on your own hobbies, your work, other friends. If you want to meet new people, that is also fine. Do not put your life on hold. However, I see that there is a possibility that he will come back or he will confess his feelings. It's just that he's not ready right now, and we don't know how long it will take as of this moment. So don't keep your life on hold. Okay, if he comes back, listen to him. There is a possibility that he will confess, but not before he's ready completely. So in the meanwhile, focus on your life and do not stay stuck. Okay. Sneha, will Kabir contact me this month? Will Kabir contact Sneha this month? Will Kabir contact Sneha this month? Looks difficult. This month looks difficult because his energy is that of the hermit, and he's barely hanging in there. So if you have had a fight, no contact, breakup, no communication, he's feeling stuck. He doesn't know whether to come forward and initiate any conversation, how that conversation will move forward, whether it will be a fight, or he doesn't know exactly what is going to happen with that conversation. So he doesn't know whether to contact, but yes, I can see that he's definitely keeping an eye in some way. So it could be checking you out on social media, probably asking friends, or trying to go to places where he may see you, or he may get some idea about what you are up to. He could be curious whether you're waiting, have you moved on, or do you have somebody else in your life. Depending on your situation, of course, I will need more clarity about some background information. If you wish to book a session, do let me know, but I feel that this month communication looks a little difficult. He could just watch you from a distance, probably stalk you on social media, or ask friends, maybe common acquaintances or your family members or something like that. Bushi we have is Gulmina in relation to somebody else, including Bakhtiar. Gulmina's relationship. Is she in a relationship with someone else? No, either she is having some problems with Bakhtiar or she has already had some problems in the past with somebody else. I don't think she is with anybody right now. Gulmina does not seem to be with anyone at this moment. It could be with Bakhtiar, it could be some kind of conflict, fight, arguments, some kind of an upheaval that has happened with Bakhtiar right now. But I don't see that she is in a relationship with anybody else. Even if she was previously, I think there is a lot of conflict going on in that connection, and she may not be in touch with that other person right now. Abhi, I'm going to take your message. Any message for Cancer? All right. Let's see. Cancer zodiac sign. Any messages? Guys, please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me. As an energy exchange, please do like, comment, share, and do subscribe. Also, please switch on the notification if you haven't already. Message for Cancer this month. There is going to be some kind of a new beginning or improvement in your financial situation. Either you are starting a job, you have just started a job, or you may be thinking of changing your job now, or this could also be traveling for work. This could be an assignment or a project that you will be getting maybe from overseas, or you may have to travel overseas or relocate overseas. um, I do see a lot of teamwork. I do see investment. I also see an increase in income and opportunities. So, this could be some new job, a new venture, or if you are thinking of starting a side hustle or a business, it looks like a good time. So, start thinking, start planning, start working towards that. You are definitely moving to something better than what you are already doing. It could also be new ideas. Okay, so if you're not starting a new job or a business right away, this could be a new idea. So if you have been thinking about it for a while, if you have been researching something, you also need to tap into your creative energies a little. Okay, start using your creativity. If you have suffered any kind of failure or setback in the past, please release that trauma, please release that fear. You are definitely moving on towards better times. I do see a lot of travel, relocation, forward movement, a lot of passion and adventure and enthusiasm that is going to come in. So once you release this fear or the pain or disappointment from a past failure, this also could be about a relationship. So, if you have been through a breakup, or if you are not on talking terms with your partner right now, I see that there could be an improvement in that situation also. So, mostly this is looking like career or financial opportunities, but it could also be a relationship related issue where either you're moving on after a breakup and probably restarting your life after being in a very dark phase, or there could be a possibility of a reconciliation. Hi Asia. uh, Ben Andrews next action towards Asia. All right, are you still there? Please say yes or say hi so I know you're listening to the message, or you can go back. I will be saving the live where you can check the message again. Ben Andrews next action towards Asia. There will be some kind of balance and justice that will be coming in soon. Okay, if one of you has been very stubborn, if one of you has broken up or left the other person, I see that there is going to be some justice that's going to be restored. So the fights actually may stop, or whoever needs to apologize, whether it's you or this person, will have to apologize. um, this person is very stubborn. Okay, they don't really know, because there is an energy of heartbreak, there is an energy of betrayal, there is some kind of trust issues, or somebody is not convinced about something. So even if there is a little bit of communication going on, this person is not entirely convinced whether they should actually believe you, trust you, or maybe these are your feelings towards this person. So mutually, I feel that energy is being exchanged between the two of you, where you have self doubt, you have doubt about this connection, you have doubt about each other. There could be a lot of trust issues and a lot of manipulation, maybe in the past or maybe right now, which is basically holding both of you back from completely forgetting and moving on in this connection. So, for the next few days, I see that both of you will be surrendering this situation to the universe. It's almost an energy of whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to do anything about this. I'm just going to live my own life, and I'm just going to wait for the universe to step in and do something about this situation. That actually would be the best action for both of you. Yes, there is mutual affection, there is mutual love, and this could be a friendship that has turned into love, or this could be a relationship which was once very, very bonded and very deep. The feelings are still there, however both of you have toned down in terms of your behavior, because mutually you could not get along. At least there was a phase where you were not 100% convinced about the relationship, and that has affected the bond slightly. However, the love and affection is still there. So next actions, I see that yes, there will be a change, but it will come in after a little bit of work and introspection from both the sides. It's not happening like you just wave a magic wand and everything is fine. I don't think it's going to happen that way. It'll probably take a lot of work and calm, quiet attitude from both the sides, where you're willing to listen to each other and work on your issues. Third party, Asia, let's find out if he's in a third party situation. Uh, Listen, somebody could be meddling in this connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. Yes, there is a possibility that somebody from the past may have tried to contact him, or he probably tried to contact somebody, but he still has feelings for you, and there is definitely an energy of wanting to reconnect and maybe even reconcile with you. Not right now, maybe in the future, but I feel that whoever this person is who's meddling or interfering in your relationship, I don't think it's going to work for too long. Okay. So yes, he may have connected with somebody, maybe an old friend or an ex or somebody in the meanwhile, if you have been in separation. But I don't think there is an energy to actually leave you completely, because he's still thinking about you. He's still thinking about reaching out or reconnecting at some point with you. Saraswati, energy of Pulan Das for Saraswati. Are you still there, Saraswati? Energy of Pulan Das for Saraswati. Um, this person has put your connection on hold for now. Everything has crumbled and fallen apart. Yes, there are still feelings. This person is not at all happy being away from you, being separate from you, but it's like, if we are meant to come back together, it will happen. But right now, there is a lot of conflict. Either between the two of you, or this person is going through an internal conflict, whether to get back in this connection. I don't think they are ready to talk about it, they are ready to reconcile. There could be family issues, there could be money involved, maybe some financial issues, family pressure is what I see, or there could be some external influence because of which this person is feeling completely helpless, that they cannot be with you. No, there is no happiness as such walking away from you. Of course, this person is not happy, but he thinks that it's probably the only way out. It's the only option that this person can see right now, and that's why he's not doing anything else. Satyam Prajapati, sorry you have been waiting for the live session. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could join for today's live reading. Career reading for Satyam. I wanted to pursue PhD from a very good college and want to crack NET GRF. Okay. You will have to find a very good mentor for that. Okay, I see that if you have tried in the past and there is some kind of rejection, or there was an attempt earlier for this particular exam, or things just did not go well, maybe your application was rejected, your form was rejected, or some kind of rejection or failure, I see that this time you will have to be more determined. Okay, the determination, the confidence, hard work, dedication, everything will have to be 10 times than what you had put in last time. Okay, you cannot let your fear of failure overpower you. Also, along with that, I see that you will have to get in touch with a professor, a mentor, maybe another student who has already appeared for these exams or who has been through this course. You will have to seek help from somebody, because that help is definitely going to take you a step further in your success. I see that you are probably not ready to face your own fears, or there is somebody from the family who also may have said, why are you doing this, it's already quite late, just forget it, just do something else. If there is somebody who's trying to demotivate you, maybe your friends are trying to give you some kind of advice which is discouraging or something like that, do not listen. Okay, once you have made up your mind, please do not listen to any kind of discouraging comments. Your fear is something that you will have to get over, and like I said, dedication, patience, hard work, everything will have to be 10 times more than what you have put in earlier. Okay. um Anyone else? Have I left out anyone? If I have missed any question, please ask again. I may have missed out on that. In the meanwhile, I'll just go quickly get myself a cup of tea. Get your favorite beverage, maybe a coffee, a tea, or something to drink. Let's just sit around the tarot table and see what messages we have today for the collective. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to get some tea. All right. Hi. I'm back. Okay, so any more questions from anybody, or should I start with the general collective messages? Guys, if you haven't subscribed or if you haven't liked this video, please do hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button, the bell icon as well, so that you're notified every time I post a video or I'm live. Everyone has gone quiet suddenly. No more questions? All right, we'll take a general message. Somebody probably needs to hear this. Not my type. Okay. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. So there is somebody who is probably interested in you. You probably feel that this is not your type because you may have a certain person, certain personality type in your mind where you get attracted to either a certain kind of person, maybe their looks, maybe their personality, their occupation, their whatever, uh, their profession, anything. But Spirit is saying that don't just refuse or reject anybody without actually getting to know that person. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. Okay, so this could be a romantic connection, this could also be a friend. So it doesn't have to be a romantic connection for everybody. It could also be a friend. Sometimes we do choose our friends depending on what our lifestyle is, or what our likes and dislikes are, how we can get along with them, and things like that. But there could be somebody who's not really your type, who will give you some kind of perspective about life, about your profession, about life or friendships in general. This could be a spiritual connection, it could be a soulmate connection for some of you. Now, soulmate doesn't always have to be a romantic connection. It can be a friend, it can be a mentor, a guide, anybody that is, crossing your path in this lifetime to either teach you something or to learn something from you. So be open, try and understand everybody's point of view without rejecting anybody too quickly. Don't be judgmental, and you never know what it might give you. It might give you a good friend for life, it might give you a good mentor, or somebody that you can learn something from, or maybe that person needs to learn something. It could also be a romantic connection. So keep your mind open. All right, let's see another message that's coming up. Let's see what else is coming up. We have Six of Swords and Justice. Somebody could be going through some kind of legal issues, or maybe somebody has been unfair to you in some way. This could be a family member, this may be a co-worker, a friend, a lover, your spouse. Take it how it applies in your situation. If at all you feel that somebody has been unfair to you, I see that in the next few weeks this situation is actually going to get resolved. There will be some balance restored in this. So if you're not talking to this person, there could be a balance restored in your connection. Maybe somebody is going to come and apologize, or if you need to apologize to somebody, please go ahead and do that. I see this connection or this relationship or this situation getting better. So whoever you are in a conflict with, this could be an argument, fight, misunderstanding, maybe somebody's judging you, maybe somebody's feeling like left out, or somebody's feeling that the other person has been unfair. That entire situation is going to improve, it's going to get better. If this is a legal situation where there is a legal case, a lawsuit going on, I see that there could be a positive outcome from this case and from your overall situation that you're stuck in. For some people, there is a chance of divorce. Okay, if you are going through a divorce, if you are thinking about divorce, the card says losing yourself. You feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. So, this is a gentle nudge and a reminder from Spirit that if you are in two minds, if you are feeling that you are being unfair to this person, remember that you could be losing yourself. You feel completely lost, and it's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. If you're feeling suffocated in this relationship, if you feel that you have completely lost your identity, if this person is dominating, that person is toxic, you're not able to live your life freely or the way you want, if the situation has got too toxic, Spirit is saying that it's okay to make yourself the priority. It is necessary. Not just okay, it is necessary to make yourself the priority. And basically, be yourself and have your own life. So once you get through this process, if you are going through a divorce, once you get through this process, you will realize how far you have come, and you have actually moved into a better direction. If you have decided to get out of this connection, your life will actually improve once you get out of it. All right, I'm going to take a couple of messages, and if nobody has any further questions, I'm going to end this live here, and probably I'll try to join in again tonight or maybe tomorrow around this time. All right, we have untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things. Change your stories and see the good that can happen. And we have ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. All right. You know what I'm getting is that you see, this card already says untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories, and see the good that can happen. And this card says you say that you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. Basically, the message is loud and clear. You know, you could be having self esteem issues, or you have self doubt. If you have faced rejection or failure in a relationship in the past, you feel that maybe you're not good enough, or you messed it up, or you're not capable of having a happy relationship. There is a lot of self doubt, and you try to convince yourself that love is not for you. You somehow try to tell yourself stories about how things are going to fail, how people are going to cheat on you, how you're not going to be good enough, blah blah blah. Stop doing that, because I see that some of you are manifesting love. You want a lover, you want a partner, but you're not all in because your self doubt, your lack of self esteem or confidence is holding you back. And that is why your manifestations are not working, because you are basically not convinced in yourself. You are basically not 100% sure whether you will be able to do it. And that is why the universe is not granting you your wish, because how can it grant when the universe can actually see that you're not ready to receive it? You are still in self doubt. So it's not possible, right? So you have to shift your mindset. Take time to figure out what you actually want and change your stories. See the good that can happen. Once you start changing and shifting your mindset, is when you will see how good things start happening for you. All right. Let me take one last message for today. We have staying stuck and procrastinate. Okay, you keep preparing old sorry, why did I say preparing? You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. In fact, I said preparing instead of, it says repeating here, but I said preparing. This could be somebody preparing for an exam or preparing to say something to somebody, and the word procrastinate is constantly drawing my attention. You are stuck. You are stuck in a situation, or you're stuck in some particular area of your life where you are not preparing enough for it. You're probably just staying in that preparation phase, and you're procrastinating. You're not taking action. You're not moving forward. You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. So this could be a new idea, a new project, new business. This could be a new mindset, a way of living for some people. Change your thoughts, change your opinions, or change the way you do things, and you will see a change in the outcome as well. If you have been stuck in a loop, try to understand your toxic patterns or your personality traits which need to be changed. Some people procrastinate heavily and don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. it is interesting because when I say, like you keep preparing, right? Instead of repeating, I said preparing. And there could be a possibility that you want to talk to somebody, you want to confess your feelings, you are preparing yourself to face this person, to talk to this person, to confess your feelings, and you're not doing it. And spirit is saying, don't make someone wait around too long, because they may give up on you. They have probably been waiting for too long, and your procrastination is actually going to make this into a missed opportunity. So please don't let that happen. All right, I'm going to get some additional confirmation here. Yeah, we have four of cups and we have knight of coins. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this other person could be. There is a lot of self doubt. There is doubt whether you will be able to say this to this person. If you want to propose to somebody, if you want to confess your feelings, you're just not doing it. You keep finding some kind of excuses or reasons why you will, postpone it. And the energy is so slow. It's very slow moving energy, because of which we have the death here. I mean, I cannot make this up. It will be the end of this story, it will be the death of this particular story or this connection. You need to act on time. Whatever the answer or outcome may be, whether it's a yes or a no, you need to act now, because that will give you clarity about this person. And the person that who's, probably waiting for your initiation, for your communication, is also losing patience. This person will not wait around for too long. So you need to really act, and act fast. Otherwise, this connection is going to be a missed opportunity. And then it will just be a regret for the rest of your life. Please, then don't blame anybody for it. So yeah, that is what I have today. If possible, I will come back again live, probably tonight, or maybe in a day or two. Let's see. I do have a very hectic schedule this weekend, so my Sunday morning live reading may not be possible this week. But I will try to make up for that. Okay. I will definitely try to have at least one live reading, maybe in a couple of days, or maybe 3 days, or something like that. Okay. All right. So I hope this was useful. I hope somebody found something useful. One last closing message: you need to walk away from some kind of temptations or something which is holding you back. This could be, again, procrastination, this could be self doubt, lack of action. Whatever you know that you are doing wrong, try to introspect, try to think what it is that you need to change. You need to walk away from some habit to be able to get something new, something stable, and something long term, whether it's a relationship, whether it's any kind of positive change in your life, in your financial situation, your career. If things have been unstable, there is something that you need to introspect and work on your own habits. This could be anything. This could be any toxic habit, anything which is basically holding you back from success. You need to figure out. You need to introspect, start journaling. I'm getting a strong message that some of you need to write down your thoughts. And while writing, you will get clarity about what is going in your life and how you can change it. Writing it on a piece of paper actually gives you the clarity, because it gives you time to read and think again and again, and it's right there in front of your eyes. And while writing it, it's almost like an act of meditation, and it gives you a lot of answers and clarity. So that is what I have for you. I will see you again soon for another live reading, and I will also be posting a few general collective readings, the videos that I generally post every day. So please do subscribe, stay tuned, turn the notifications on so that you know when I post. And lots of love to all of you. Take care. Bye bye for now.